What's going on, all you gamers? Here we are back with some more Outriders, and today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on what People Can Fly have come out with recently, saying about the legendary reroll function. So they want to adjust it, they want to know our thoughts, so if you want to know what mine are, that's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, hints, tips, guides, builds, and just some fun gameplay of all the latest and greatest games. But for today, I'm here to weigh in on what People Can Fly have started up, a kind of thread, a kind of forum and community post in which they want to hear from all of us. Everyone who plays Outriders, they want to know what we think about the reroll system. Now, what they intend to change, in case you don't know, is at the moment everything that your character has equipped, so all of the legendary sets as such, everything that's in his inventory and everything that's in his stash will have a chance of being rerolled. Meaning that when something drops, if you've already got it, you've got a chance of it rerolling to something you haven't already obtained. You should be able to get all of the legendaries at a faster rate. Now, from the looks of it, what the overall community decide will factor into what they change. So if it's an outstanding yay, they will almost definitely change it to that. If it's a nay, they will leave it as it is. Now, when I first heard this and I saw that a lot of people were, we should have it changed back, or that we should have it so the rerolls don't take into account certain things, I was a little bit baffled. I thought this sounded like such a really good function that I didn't see why they wanted it changed. However, after playing quite a few more expeditions, I'd say probably about 40 give or take, I can completely understand, and I can honestly say that I have gone from a no, leave it as it was, to a yes, you should change it because it doesn't work as it is anyway. Now, the reroll function is, in theory, an absolute great idea, but when you play this game enough, you kind of realise that the drops that you're after, say a really hard to get seismic helmet, a lava light helmet, usually it's one of those type of things, the really harder to obtain pieces. In my experience, and from what I've seen in the community, I honestly think they have a much lower drop rate. Meaning that even if you're re-rolling your gear, you're still probably going to get something in its place. Also, because when you do the CT14s and 15s, what I originally thought was that the loot drops was going to go through the roof. I thought we'd be getting at least 4+ on certain times. I've ran quite a few, and I can tell you the average drop rate is still probably 2 legendaries, give or take. Sometimes you'll get 3, sometimes you'll get 1. You do on the odd occasion, especially when you don't hit those timers, it will go down to none as well. So honestly, after playing it for a lot longer, I would say it is well worth them changing it so that what you've got on doesn't get re-rolled. This would mean you've got a much better chance of getting the second piece of gear. So if, for example, you needed a tier 3 mod, couldn't deconstruct something because you were wearing it and because it was one of your only pieces you needed, then this would not take that into account, meaning that you would be able to again. Also, some things can drop really low firepower and such. Say for example you get an Inferno Seed and you've waited a month to get it, and when it's dropped it's at 72k firepower, you're gonna be a little bit disappointed. If you're not able to obtain that again because it keeps re-rolling it, you're gonna be even more disappointed. You're not gonna want to dismantle it because that's just absolutely awful. You don't know how long it's gonna be before you get another one. Honestly, I think they should definitely do what they're intending and make it so that what's on your actual character isn't re-rolled. That way a lot of people will still be able to get the second pieces so they can dismantle to get the tier 3 mods and such, and of course you'll be able to get those death shields and things such as that a lot of people are after, as well as some of the really nice guns, like I said, some of the Inferno Seeds and such, making it so that you don't do anything silly like dismantle stuff when you really probably don't want to, or chuck it to an alternate character and just not use it in your build. Now that's what I think. I would love to hear from you guys and girls. Let me know what you think, because like I said at the start, I thought they definitely had hit the nail on the head with this reroll kind of function, but at the moment, now after playing it for a long time, I've realised it's definitely not a perfect system. It doesn't reroll into what you want a lot of times. Sometimes you'll get duplicates of the same thing 2s and 3s over, and also, like I said, I am sure some of the rates of drop are so low that you're very unlikely to get it anyway. I honestly think they need to increase the drop rate even more so that you get 3 or 4 for the golds in maybe CT15s, just so that the reroll is worth having. But that's just what I think. You let me know what you guys and girls think in the comments, as I'd love to get a kind of opinion from our player base. As always guys and girls, Full Things Gaming, Full Things Xbox. Take care, I'll see you on the next day.